today on USOC Adventures TV. We are on another exciting nighttime predator hunt with Joe Zafuto, owner of Night Eyes Lights. Joe will be showcasing his new products for 2019 that include a wireless headlamp and a powerful 350-yard gun light. Sit back, watch, and learn from one of the best predator hunters in the business. Keep it right here. Hello viewers, welcome to USOC Adventures TV. Once again, and for the 6th season in a row, we've partnered with the Pursuit Channel. We give away free trips, we give away free gear all year long. We want to take you, the viewer, places that you have never been and only dreamed about going to. This show is about the average Joe, winning a great trip and being filmed in the process. It's simple to enter. Go to pursuitchannel.com or myusoc.com to enter today. Folks, on today's show, we feature predator hunting at night with one of the best in the business, Joe Zafuto, owner of Night Eyes Lights. Joe will be showing us some of his new products for 2019. These products are going to help him and you become successful while hunting predator hunters at night.
For 2019, Night Eyes is extremely excited to be introducing our new headlamp. It's very similar to our HLO8 single beam headlamp with one additive feature. It's completely wireless. The exciting feature with this headlamp is it can be controlled remotely. And we've come up with this technology because you, the customers, have been asking for it. All of a sudden you see a predator coming in, you keep this light on those eyes as they approach. That predator is getting accustomed to the light, he's getting conditioned to it. And then when you turn on your gun light, now the old headlamp you had to reach up and turn it off. With our new one, it's completely wireless. You shut the headlamp off without ever taking your hands off the gun, and you just look through your scope, have your gun light turned on, and make the shot. So everything is going to be remote. So when you can run it remotely, you can turn it back on remotely by just a push of a button, no wires, completely wireless, and you can continue to scan. When you see that animal coming in, you can turn on your gun light, light them up, turn off your headlight, never have to take your hands off the gun.
USOC Adventures TV is brought to you in part by Cutmaster, Master Knife and Tool Makers, a manufacturer of these fine brands. Oswego County, New York. Visit Oswego County. All 4 seasons of great outdoors. By Clam, sets up in 45 seconds. No assembly required. Night Eyes Lights, the ultimate in predator hunting lights. MTR Custom Leather. Quality craftsmanship and American leather come together to create the perfect holster. LockSat, waterproof phone bag. Turn your smartphone into an underwater camera. Stanislavski Archery Release Aid. These archery releases are some of the finest available on the market today.
New for 2019 is our GL350 gun light. It is very similar, already popular GL300 gun light with one major added advantage. It is about 40% brighter, which will give you that extended distance for some of those longer shots that you may have to take. And again, most of our shots are like within 100 yards, but there's an occasion where something, a light shy or an educated coyote may hang up out there, and you may have to reach out there a little further. And our GL350 will definitely do that. Our GL350 has all the same great features as our GL300 gun light. It is waterproof, shockproof, it's good to 40 below zero. Our glass lens is 3/16 of an inch thick. It also comes with the halo shield to keep that light from reflecting back in the scope. The silent remote switch is a dual mode. You have your momentary on and off. You also have your permanent on until you turn it off again. It's completely silent, it's waterproof. It's got a low battery warning indicator in the light. Again, the GL350 is 40% brighter than our GL300 gun light, and that's new for 2019.
We were hunting in central New York with Dan Leonard from USOC Adventures TV, and this was the first week of November, right in the middle of the rut. And we were set up in the field about 30-40 yards from the wood line to our back. And as we were calling, we were targeting coyotes, so I was using a pup distress. Happened to turn around and see a set of eyes. The eyes came closer. I could tell that it was probably a fox because they were a little smaller. Turned on the 350 gun light, was able to identify it as a gray fox, could just see its head peeking around a tree, and then we made the shot.
It popped its head out around the tree about 60-70 yards in there. I put the whammy to him. All I had was a head to shoot at. We got a nice looking gray. And well, at least we caught something in.
Tell you what, folks, Joseph Fudo, he is good, really good. Nice shot, Joe.
Yeah,
very
thanks.
nice.
Yeah.
Down the road here in central New York, about 20 miles from the gray fox kill, almost every stand we went to, we called in bucks. They were definitely on the move. And this one here was probably the biggest one that we seen tonight. And it was definitely not really worried about us. It just stayed out there and let us record it. Just down the road, not too far from where we saw the big buck, we set up in a cut cornfield, and about 10 minutes into our calling sequence, a red bounced in. We saw it coming from a small drainage ditch down about 200 yards, and it came right up about 60 yards or so, and we made the shot on it.
Well, this red fox came in probably about the 10-minute mark. Got the red fox come in. It was coming in almost downwind, and we were able to take it. So.
On this hunt, I was with my buddy Randy, and we were in New York, set up in this large field. We were scanning with the HL09 wireless remote headlamp, and as I always do, when I stand up and I'm ready to leave, I always turn my headlamp on high and I make one more scan before we leave. I made a scan to my right and I saw a set of eyes, and I was able to squeak those eyes right up, and Randy made a great shot on a gray.
Started going away a little bit.
Yeah.
It was down the grass, a little bit hard to see to
Yeah.
shoot, but it just stopped for a second.
You put the whammy
That's
to
when I put the putty to him.
I was hunting here in central New York again with my buddy Randy, and what's very important is to remember you have to be set up and ready, because as soon as you turn that call on, action sometimes starts immediately. And we had the call on not very long, and all of a sudden a set of eyes just approached and come charging right into us, and Randy made the shot on a nice red. That was a good one. That came in, what, about 2-minute mark?
Yeah, we weren't here very long. That's nice one though. Odd leg coloring.
Yeah. Huh. All right. Our final set here in central New York was the highlight of the hunt. We were set up on this set, I would say probably a good half hour, just ready to get up and leave. And I gave a howl with the mouth call. And I had a coyote answer me about 500 yards over a little ravine and down in the hill. Called again, and it sounded like it was getting closer, so we sat back down, and it kept barking at us and giving us warning barks, and ordinarily I'd get up and leave. But on this particular one, it just was very aggressive, and it was getting closer. I told Randy, I said, this one's going to come in. We're going to get it to come in. And I did some squeaks with my mouth. I went to the mouth call again, did some pup distress, and it was closer and closer, and it kept angling to our right. We had to keep switching positions and moving just to get the angle, because it was moving pretty fast behind that hill to our right because the wind was blowing to our right. I couldn't stand it anymore when I switched to the Fox Pro, the platinum gray. It had to see what was going on. It came up over that hill. It was about 200 and some yards out. Then it started angling downwind. It just was so curious. It couldn't stand it. It just kept coming in. We got it to stop. Randy put the GL 350 light on it, identified it as a coyote. Even though his glasses fogged up, he was still able to make that shot and put a nice kill right in the head.
You got him. You got him. You got him. Yes.
This was an exciting hunt for a couple of reasons. One, this was Randy's first kill on video, first coyote kill on video. And in addition to that, we were testing our GL 350 gun light and also our HL09 wireless remote headlamp, and they worked perfectly together. So all in all, it was exciting.
New for 2019 is our GL 250 gun light. It is very similar to our already popular F6 series gun lights with one major difference. This light is powered by a 5-watt LED, and it is able to put out 40% more light than our previous F6 lights. And with our F6 series lights, as with our new GL 250, it does have a little wider beam than our GL 350, but with this light, you're going to get the advantage of having a little wider beam, so you'll be able to see more downrange, but that extra 40% light will give you that extra distance to make those longer shots. It has all the same great features. It has the attachable halo shield. It's only 6 inches long, weighs 7 ounces without the halo shield. It's got the silent remote switch that is functionable either momentary on and off or permanent on until you push it a second time. And it's silent, so it makes no noise. And the nice feature about gun lights is you just mount them to the scope and go. It takes about 30 seconds. There's no focusing, there's no adjusting needed. You just put them on and you're ready to go hunting. So when that predator comes into view, you turn the switch on, put the crosshairs on, identify your target, and make the shot.
Folks, this is why I really enjoy going to the eastern shore of Maryland. The red fox are very plentiful. On this set, Ryan was filming and I was behind the gun. And within a few minutes, we had a set of eyes coming down the old farm road, and it squeaked that in to about 70 yards. As soon as we shot that red fox, I scanned over to my right, and there was another set of eyes out there a little over 200 yards, and was able to squeak that in to about 180 and made a shot on that. So we got a double on one stand. All right, that was so much fun. Was able to light it up with the GL 350, but first I pushed my HL09 remote on my gun, and it shut my headlight off automatically, which made a smooth transition right over to my gun light. Was able to light it up and make the shot. This is the first one out of the double. We're gonna go see if we can find the second one out there.
And it ran about 50, 60 yards, and here it is, laying right here. So we got a double.
What a way to start the night here on the eastern shore of Maryland. On this particular stand, this particular fox did something that was a little unusual. It actually came in from behind us, but we walked in that particular direction. So usually that they wind us, but this one just didn't care. It just came right in. It was so curious of what was going on, and it came in from the same way that we walked into the stand. But you just never know. So you always have to scan 360 to look for those eyes.
Good shot. Good shot.
He was hiding behind the grass back there, and we finally convinced him to show himself, and once he popped around the corner, the GL 250 lit him up. We put the shot on him.
Sometimes things happen quick out there. You have to transition very quickly from the headlamp to the gun light and then make the shot. On this particular stand, we were hunting a very large field. We saw eyes coming in from 350 yards away. And as they were coming closer, Ryan turned on the gun light, the GL 250, and realized it was still a little too far away. He kept the gun light on because you never want to diminish the light. And as it was coming in, an owl happened to land between us and the red fox. The owl didn't even spook the fox. It just kept coming right in after the owl flew off.
Good shot.
After this kill, we continued to scan, and we saw a set of eyes back in the woods. And we turned the call back on, and we played with it for a little bit. It just wouldn't show itself. And we turned the call down, actually turned it off for a little bit, and that brought the curiosity of that fox. It came out and presented itself, and Ryan made a nice shot on it. Another unbelievable hunt here on the eastern shore of Maryland, and we were able to test out our new lights, our HL09 wireless remote headlamp and our GL 250 and GL 350 lights. All worked perfect. As you can see, we had a lot of fun.
USOC Adventures TV loves to give away free trips and free gear. Today's bonus gear giveaway is compliments of Heated Hunts. This Heated Hunts product is a lure and attractant heated dispenser. It heats up the scents you're using and dispenses these vapors continuously through the air and for great distances. Now pay attention, viewers. For a chance to win, simply email me, Dan at myusoc.com. Use the keywords heated scents. I'm giving away 2 sets of these products. The winners will be posted later this week on myusoc.com or US Outdoorsman Central on Facebook. This is this week's bonus gear giveaway. USOC Adventures TV is brought to you in part by Niagara Falls, USA, where adventure comes naturally. Celox Online. Stop the bleeding fast with Celox product. Raptor Razor, your big game skinner kit. The QuickSight Elite, putting your target in our sight quickly and easily every time. Game Sled. This product eliminates the strain on your back. Cleanse Oil, the ultimate cleaning, lubricant, and protection. Guaranteed for field and range, chain and sprocket, marine, and tackle. Welcome to Wayne County, New York's Great Lake Getaway. Remember, folks, US Outdoorsman Central and the Pursuit Channel love to give away free hunting and fishing trips. We do this to promote excitement in our efforts to promote hunting and fishing. All of the trip winners are going to be filmed, and they will air on USOC Adventures TV on the Pursuit Channel. Our trip winner shows has featured whitetail hunts, waterfowl hunts, bass fishing trips, king salmon charters on Lake Ontario, Aoudad ram hunts to Texas, a coon hunt to Indiana, an elk hunt to Colorado, an Alberta bear hunt, and much more. Anyone can win these trips, and it's free to enter. Go to pursuitchannel.com and sign up for free today. We want to make you our next TV star. US Outdoorsman Central gives away free daily gear to our sportsman members. To be able to win the free daily gear, simply go to myusoc.com and sign up today. I hope you enjoyed our show today, folks. Remember, absolutely anybody can win these free trips. Pursuit Channel graciously provides airfare as well. You can win one of these trips by entering at pursuitchannel.com or myusoc.com. To win the free daily gear, become a sportsman member of US Outdoorsman Central. Also, email me, Dan at myusoc.com to enter to win the Heated Hunts products. In the keyword line, put in the words Heated Hunts. Folks, we'll see you next week. Please get off the couch and get out there and enjoy the great outdoors.